Yup. Morning. Morning. We got a beautiful morning in Las Vegas, Nevada. Summertime soon done. That take care season come before you know it. Listen, before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe. If anybody new to the channel, you rocking with King Spree, KINGSPR33. That be me. I appreciate y'all locking in with the boy. So, on a random tip, man, why do girls wear like very short shorts to the gym? And not like short shorts and like a sweater, like extremely short shorts and like what they call them, halter top or whatever they call them, halter top. And then they be acting real scared when they walk around. Like, bro, you walk around in a bathing suit and you're like walking around scared, like something like you're in an uncomfortable environment. Then why wear that clothing? But anyway, let's get right into it. Speaking of women, saw something yesterday that caught my attention. I figured I'd bring it to yours. Teanna Trump. If you're not familiar with Teanna Trump, she is a very popular porn star. And if I'm being honest, she looks pretty good. A lot of times, porn stars, they don't look good. But in my opinion, she looks pretty good. So she's a very, very promiscuous woman. Now, I know you're saying like, well, yeah, she's a porn star, of course. No, some of these ladies claim that, you know, outside of work, outside of what they do for a living, they're not necessarily like really that kind of personality. They're not really dealing with every guy that walks around. But in her case, she said, no, I'm dealing with every guy that walks around. Her most notable dude that she's been attached to was LaMelo Ball. And unlike that other dude that's on his team, he didn't fall for the game. You know, he kind of did what he had to do and then cleared it, so it seemed. Anyway, she had an interview that I saw on YouTube. Well, a clip I saw on Instagram, sorry. And it was talking about her in high school. And she said in high school alone, she ran through 80 bodies. For anybody that's not in the know, 80 bodies means that she slept with 80 different men. Now, that number, 80 exactly, I doubt she remembers the exact number. But once you get past 50, to be honest, you don't remember the exact number, at least from my experience. But 80 ends up being around 20 a year, right? Can you do that? And then the next question is, for my fellas, is that a lot of bodies for a woman? And the answer is yes. I'll answer it before you answer it. The answer is hell yeah. But what I'm trying to say is, do we judge women based on the amount of bodies they have? So the answer again is yeah, of course we judge people, women in particular, based on the amount of bodies they have. The old saying is, a key that can open any lock is a priceless key, right? But a lock that can be opened by any key is useless, which is facts, which is true. So if you're a woman in today's world and you got a plethora of men that you've dealt with, yeah, we're gonna judge you. We're gonna judge you because who wants to date a woman that all your homies been with, or y'all separated from 2 or 3 degrees of separation with another dude, or your Eskimo brothers with another dude? You know, you don't want to deal with a girl that's been passed around the industry, so to speak, or passed around the community, so to speak. Now, as far as judging them, yeah, they're gonna be judged, but I don't really look at it. For me personally, I'm not judging no woman based on who she slept with or who she didn't or how many. Now, I'm not going to kick it with you like that. But as far as on a friendship and platonic, I don't care. Like, one of my favorite shows of all time, and I laugh because just think about saying it out loud, you know, might seem a certain way, but Sex and the City. That's one of my favorite shows of all time. Watched every episode and both movies. Can't wait for the spinoff. Well, not spinoff, sorry. Can't wait for the, essentially the continuation. When watching that, there's 4 different characters, right? Carrie being the main one, and then the other 2 don't really matter for this conversation. Samantha Jones is the main character. Extremely promiscuous. Now, mind you, throughout the course of all 6 seasons in the movies, all of them been getting it in. They've all had 50, 60 bodies each. But Samantha was on one. She was the one that was like very comfortable with her sexuality, and she's locked in, right? She locked in. If she meet a guy or a girl, because she dealt with girls too, if she meets a guy, she's locked in. She has no reservation about having sex in the office, on the elevator. Like, she, for the most part, didn't fall in love too often. And she's a very promiscuous woman. And I applaud that. And I applaud that in real life. Like, bro, as a grown man, like, we're not sitting here. First of all, how would I even know how many guys you've dealt with? Now, as a dude that's been around, I kind of know, like, there's a certain vibe a girl gives off when she's extremely comfortable around men. And there's a certain vibe a woman gives off when she's not as comfortable. But either way, you're not being judged by me. Like, you could have had 20, 10, 100. It doesn't matter to me, because I'm not trying to get you in that position to begin with. Now, if I'm trying to deal with you as a girlfriend, I'm trying to deal with you as a potential wife or somebody that I want in my life like that, then yeah, the amount you've had matters. More importantly, the amount you had that I know. I can't deal with any woman that my friends know at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Now, I'm not judging anybody that does that, but I can't do it, and I won't do it, and I haven't done it. But we're not judging women based on the amount of bodies they have on them, as far as in everyday life, man. What you choose to do in your bedroom with whomever you choose to do it with, that's on you. Who am I to judge? I mean, I'm not Mr. Epitome of perfection. Like, you got to do what you got to do that makes you happy and comfortable. As far as back to Teanna Trump, and in high school, going through 80, bro, when we was in high school, there were girls that, when you're like, now I don't know, I don't speak to any young girls, but at that time, when we speak to young girls, there were a lot of women or young girls that took pride in pleasing a dude, even if they didn't get nothing in return. T.I. got a line on Freak, that song with him, Kendrick, and B.O.B., when he was speaking from the girl's point of view, and it was like, some, even though you're not gonna call me back, something like that. But point being is, oh no, T.I. was like, one day I just asked her, why you always giving the ass up? This shit don't add up. And then she responded how she responded, which basically was saying, I just want to feel love, even if I know it ain't real love. And when women are going through, and girls are going through, and guys too, when they're going through that teenage stage where they're trying to find themselves, find their identity, be independent as much as they can, be creative as much as they can, hormonal imbalances, so on and so forth, a lot of girls at that stage, that's why they date guys that are so much older than them too. You know, in high school, we saw girls that were 15 talk about they got a boyfriend in college. Talk about they got a boyfriend that's 24. Right? Looking back at it, that's actual rape. But at the time, I guess a lot of guys didn't see no problem. I see a lot of OGs, a lot of guys waiting at the bus stop for these chicks, and you'd be like, hold on, aren't you like 30? And you dealing with this, but whatever, they ain't none of my business. So in high school, yeah, because of girls trying to figure it out, and the person trying to figure it out, they could go through a cool 80. They could go through 20 a year. Easy, bro. Easy. And it won't even register in their mind that they're promiscuous. It might just, in their mind, they see it as they have friends, and because that guy offered friendship and attention and love, she now has to offer something in return. A lot of times when you're at that stage in the game too, like, a lot of girls feel obligated to go to full way with a dude. What the hell is that? A lot of girls feel obligated to go to full way with a dude because they feel like, well, if you're showing me attention, then I need to, show it back in return, and that's how, and it's through sex. Not nowadays. Nowadays, bruh, I feel sorry for the young boys nowadays, because nowadays, these same girls that were getting attention from 25-year-olds in real life, they also getting times 100 more attention on Instagram. So these girls in high school, man, they probably all think they TikTok stars. They probably all think they're the best of the best. It's probably a lot harder for the young boys to try to figure it out with the girls in high school now. But anyway, to close it off, Teanna Trump, are we judging you? Yeah, of course. But you don't care. You still getting this money. You still look good, and you still are attractive to certain people. And there will be a sucker. There will be a sucker that'll go ahead and take you the long way. And at least I respect that you're upfront about it. I respect that. I respect that you're upfront about it. Not that you care about my respect, but I do respect that you're upfront about it. And there'll still be some dudes that got a little paper that'll you know, dig you out and leave it to the side. But there are also some dudes that got some paper that they're not used to talking to women like that. So they might mess around and get you pregnant. They might mess around and take you serious. Either way, we're not going to judge you as far as being friend to friend. But as far as a relationship, yeah, we have no choice but to judge you. Anyway, please like, comment, subscribe. And leave in the comments, man, what y'all thinking? Y'all thinking 80 bodies is too much? Hell yeah, 80 bodies is too much. But what's too much for a woman that you want to talk to? And don't say that stupid like 3. Like, bruh, these girls are out here, man. Women are out here, guys are out here. Nobody got 3 bodies. Nobody credible has 3 bodies. You dig? Now that nerd in the basement that's thinking of the next act that's gonna blow up, yeah, he might got 3 bodies. But nobody credible has 3 bodies, especially an attractive woman. So y'all leave some comments below and tell me what y'all think. How many is too many? How many is too many, and are you judging after a certain point? Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I'ma holla at y'all.